as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm very happy to be doing a Zoom interview. Why? Because I'm going to be catching up with Anna Maria. She's from the communications department at the Butterfly Children's Charity. We've met before, and it's always delightful to catch up because although obviously this condition is a very serious one, and any family who's going through this, I wouldn't even like, as they say, to be in their skin, to feel what they feel, to the futility of the situation. And I imagine through lockdown, there's a lot of people feeling that sense of what can we do? Well, this is what we can do. We can chat with Anna Maria, find out what's going on and see how we can help them. Anna Maria, how lovely to see you again. As I said before, I forgot how cute you are.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to see you too.
So how has lockdown been for you personally? Let's put aside the charity for a second. What has your personal experience been like? Or perhaps you can separate them, because I imagine it's all one's mixed in with the other.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say, that it's been like a mix personally and professionally, because Deborah, the charity, has been through difficult times. So all the team, we have tried to do our best from home. So working from home with our computers, with the mobile phones, and just trying to get donations, because I don't know if you knew it, but we had to, of course, to close the charity shops. All the charity shops were closed in Spain, all the shops in general, no? And we had to cancel all the charity events. So it has been like a real hard time for us. We have lost a lot of funds. And now we have to get fundraise again, fundraise and get help from everyone, actually, from every person that wants to collaborate, because we need support to continue with our team of professionals. We have nurses, psychologists, social workers, and of course we need funds to maintain this amazing team. So we did our best.
I know that just during lockdown, I had the honor of chatting with Inigo, the young boy that was born with this condition in Marbella. His family then started Butterfly Children Charity, Deborah, Spain. And to think that after 27 years, to have even achieved now to have a lobbyist as such to try and get bandages and these daily costly requirements supported, funded by the government, to now find yourselves in this situation and possibly lose that, as you say, the professional teams that without whom the families really are lost, and many doctors still just don't know what to do. Explain a little bit what it means when a child is born with this. What happens? What are the symptoms? What do the family go through? Because no one knows what they're going through.
Exactly. Well, the EV, butterfly skin, is a genetic disorder, a genetic condition. It has no cure right now. It's genetic, and no one's in the family normally expects to have that baby with that condition. So if you are a woman, you have a normal pregnancy, and then when you have your baby at the hospital, they say, the baby has been born with this condition. Normally they have blisters all over their bodies, open wounds, and they have nothing about the condition. They have never heard about it because it's a rare condition. So they call us, they call to the charity, and we go, part of our team, one of our psychologists and one of our nurses, they travel to the hospital and they try to support the family and also the team of professionals, because as you said, most of the times, even the doctors or the dermatologists, they have never seen before a case with this condition. So it's like they're totally lost. They're totally lost, and we try to just give some piece of mind, and some piece of advice and information to make things easier for them. at this process.
I know that I've tried to sometimes, you can't empathize, you can empathize, but it's hard to really understand. But I know if we fall over, if we scrape our knees, how sore that is, to think that you have that all over your body, also possibly internally as well. There are also, really is an unknown condition. Are there no tests yet that you can do during pregnancy? Is there no specific gene or hormone or genetic?
No, really. Not really, just if you have had a baby before with the condition. So, for example, if it's your second daughter or your second son and the first one has the condition, or if you are a woman or a man with the condition, then you can have that test. Because you know where to look at that genetic disorder. But if it's just your first daughter or your first child and you don't know it, you just have a normal pregnancy and then the newborn the baby is born with the condition and you don't know before.
So there are people that obviously, and always more heartbreaking for a child to see a child, and then the parents, that futility of not knowing how to help and take away their pain. But this requires daily bandaging. I mean, it really is that they missing skin. Their skin like doesn't coagulate. It's like they don't have that skin that we do that protects us. It's the opposite.
Exactly, yeah. Most of them, they have to have like a process of bandages that can last for 3 hours, maybe one day and then every 2 days, but they don't even can have a normal shower, because a shower makes them feel worse and all the open wounds are very painful. So most of the children, they have, and adults also, they have to be very careful and have this bath and then have this process of bandaging every 2 days, and that can last for 3 hours. So it's like a whole process itself.
It really is amazing to know what people go through and still manage to smile. I love seeing the twins, yes, all the children that have been in one of your lockdown campaigns, which I thought was wonderful because it even took you onto national television, which is a difficult thing to do, but your efforts and from the communication department, from all of you, to keep the word out there in spite of lockdown, I imagine is your biggest challenge so far.
Which challenge do you mean? To communicate?
To keep getting the awareness out there now that you don't have events, now that you don't have the charity shops, well, you haven't had, to be able to keep the awareness going, because that's as important as anything else, letting people know this can happen so they recognize if it happens, and hopefully support with funds so you can keep investigating and supporting the families that go through this.
Yes, totally agree. And that's why we really appreciate more than ever that people like you, Nicole, are helping us with this kind of interviews, and online support, because this has been our last support throughout the last months, online social media networks. For example, if someone is listening to us right now and they want to look for more information, they can look on internet and say Debra.es or Butterfly Children Charity. They will find us. They can. I don't know if I've said to you sometimes before, but we are an international NGO. So this condition affects worldwide. It doesn't matter if you are a girl or a boy. It doesn't matter if your religion. It doesn't matter if you are rich or poor. It affects everyone. It affects actually 500,000 people all over the world. So if you know someone that may have EB or in the future, please just contact with Debra here in Spain or in your country, and helping us to spread the word, as you said, like through social media or TV channels, or just on your own network of friends. For example, as you know, Charo and I were trying to put some things to collect funds. So if you have like a business or property, or even at your house, at your gym, and you want to put some flyers of information of the charity plus a thing, for example, that's another way to help us. So yes, we really need to spread the word, and we are working in that.
Hey, hey.
Judy likes to consider herself a clever young woman, which is why she thought very carefully before choosing her insurance company. Now that she needs it, she's jolly glad she chose Linear Director, as it looks as if she might have something better to do. Why don't you be clever, like Judy? Call Linear Director on 952 14 78 34 and see which policy is best for you.
Alright guys, so I'm the designated driver tonight, so I'm going to choose the Zero Hero place. So all of my soft drinks are for free. And if you want to go somewhere else, just check out the Facebook, Instagram or the zerohero.es website for any of the bars, discotheques or restaurants on there. I'm happy to go anywhere you want to go, as long as it's Zero Hero.
Anna Maria, the shops, are they open again now?
Yes, finally, we have been able to open the shops. So I would like to encourage everyone that wants to help us and wants to get new clothes or just visit shops, coming back to the new reality. Our shops in Marbella and San Pedro de Alcántara, they are open already. I would like to remember the streets. We are at Calle Jacinto Benavente in Marbella and in Avenida Pablo Ruiz Picasso, if I remember correctly. Pablo Ruiz Picasso, 4646 at San Pedro de Alcántara.
Well,
So
I have to say that there are lovely shops. The one in San Pedro is the same road as Hacienda and the post office, and the one in Marbella, and the one in San Pedro is just opposite where they put the markets on a Thursday.
Yes.
Just go there, so it's really easy to find. And I have to say, the quality of items, because it's not just the great clothing. I pick up many a nice, good brand garment, and not branded, but just really nice things. But you also have houseware things and books, jewelry. I mean, there's a lot of choice.
Yes, we like to say that the shops are full of treasures, real treasures. People just give the best they have, clothes, shoes, books, a lot of things. And then I would like to remember that every sale, all the percentage of that income goes to the charity, goes to help the butterfly children families. So it's quite amazing, no? When you buy something and you are helping someone else, no? So you get this new jacket which is great for you, which fits you perfectly, and also you are making a difference for someone, no? We think that's actually amazing. And I would like also to say that at the shop of San Pedro, we are desperately looking for volunteers. So if there is someone that has free time, and they want to maybe do some volunteer Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday, on the weekends, or maybe in the evenings, we really looking for volunteers. So any help that can bring to us will be really appreciated.
I know that particularly I'm hearing that after lockdown, a lot of people haven't gone back to volunteering, and that is essential. I'm happy to tell you that this self-sufficient circular support system that I'm trying to put into place to join our local businesses, giving opportunities to our youngsters to do apprenticeships and internships, and at the same time they can then collaborate with our charities to cover this need for volunteers to be in the shops, to receive the goods, to fold, to iron, pack up goods for the homeless, etc. Well, we have our first orphans who find themselves on the street during COVID, because of COVID. Some 18-year-olds, Anna Maria, have been kicked out of the system because there's no room. And that is, for me, is as heartbreaking as the children, part of my children. So anyway, we have, I might as well say it now, just confirmed that we've got an apartment in San Pedro that will sleep up to 6 children, and those children will be arriving, the first ones, I think in about a week's time, so I can say that we can already give you a couple of volunteers, Anna Maria.
That's great. That's great, Nicole. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. That would help us. That would help us a lot. That would be amazing. And I think also talking about the COVID and the situation all of us we have lived during this month, I think we realized that we need to help each other. It's the only way we improve things, and everyone have something to give. Everyone. Sometimes could be money, sometimes could be time, like in this situation. No? So if you have free time and you want to help, you can. For example, through our charity shops. No.
Exactly. And if you have good ideas, then also that's worth it. Share your ideas. As I say, this idea for making this circular system I've had for years. Every United Nationalities, I do my Venn diagrams and I connect it all together. And it was funny how the orphans being kicked on the streets was the final things like, okay, we have to really make this circular so that none of us, you have people in the shops, they have a house to live, and somehow we will make it all work.
Yeah, exactly.
Better together.
Better together. Totally agree. And also, I wanted to tell you that we have launched a new fundraising campaign, and we are quite excited about it. And it's called "Run Until You Fly." We thinking about the COVID and all of that situation, we thought, well, many people now really want, well, before and also now, want to do some sports, not run, do cycling or whatever. So in England, they created an initiative. We get inspired from them, which consists of running 5 kilometers, donating €5 to the charity, and nominating 5 friends to do the same. So for example, I didn't run, I must say, I'm so bad at running. So I walked for 5 kilometers, I donated €5 to the charity, and then I nominated 5 friends to do the same. So we try with this to create like a chain of favors and chain of help. And it worked really well. We had many pictures on social media about this challenge. So I would like just to share with you that if any of you want to join us, please run until you fly, and just do your best at your favorite sport, like it can be swimming or cycling or running.
Absolutely fabulous. And on that, Anna Maria, I will say high five. And
yeah.
555 sounds like a perfect challenge for us all to get involved with. Take care. I look forward to catching up with you again soon, and we will all be looking to help you with volunteers, funding, ideas, donations. Everyone better together. Thank you, Anna Maria.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the Butterfly Children families.
That's it for another week. I can't believe it. 270 weeks of MARBELLA now, joining you in your homes or on your phones, wherever you are. How wonderful is the technology that we have nowadays. It's been wonderful spending this week out and about in MARBELLA, meeting everybody and introducing you to some of the wonderful things that go on in our city. One of those is the self-sufficient circular support system that I've launched through MARBELLA Now TV with the sponsorship of Linear Director, of course, and our United Nationalities of MARBELLA summits. These summits are really summing it up. I meet 40 to 60 new people a month through the show. Each one of you has such great information, but together you complement each other beautifully. And that's what we're aiming to do, to unite our local businesses, to give opportunities to our youngsters. Our charities will have those youngsters being able to go and be volunteers in those stores. We will give apprenticeships. We will show our children that there is a future for them here in Marbella. And at the same time, we're going to embrace the orphans of Malaga who turn 18 and find themselves on the street due to cutbacks from COVID. We've all gone through hard times these last months, and now it really is time to pull together, to be stronger together. And I'm delighted to know that we are initiating this incentive in Marbella. Together we will make it happen, and when we have the format, we can make a prototype for other cities to help themselves through situations that were quite unexpected. Anyway, that's it for me for now. Take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, and remember, if you're going out and about, please do go to one of our Zero Hero partners. They support our community, so it's only fair that we support them too. Take care. Be nice to each other, be nice to yourselves.